So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise.
Hello,
this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Indonesia braced for their anthem. So it's away we go then. Lamina makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, the one thing we're guaranteed to get from this fella is a hard day's work. His fitness is second to none. He has a very good record of avoiding injury, and he can really come to the fore towards the end of a match because his stamina just seems to outdo most others. He's a very, very strong lad.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Højbjerg. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Emerson. Emerson got a long way forward to join the attack. Nicely shaped ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Højbjerg. And the counter is on. And it's Emerson. Lamina kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good spread. He's a sharp little ball here. Greenwood. Now it's Aubameyang. Nicely weighted ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Højbjerg.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's the chance to counter. He has found the way through. Nice control. Oh no, what has happened? Chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking to play him in. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
21, Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Marseille looking to pass their way through, and that has left him in a heap. Greenwood has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's just beyond his reach. Aubameyang. He rises! No mistake! And once more we are all square, you score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Gets a good foot in there. Great ball, and he's in. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! Jeffrey Kondogbia. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Son Heung-min. Now it's Haaland. And here's Isak. McAllister. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quinton Timber and Medina. Quinton Timber. There they go, hunting in packs. And it's Højbjerg. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got away. Son Heung-min. Well, that is one way to stop him. Turns and goes back. Lamina goes for the shot. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That ball looks a good one. And that has been cleared. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. Nicely aimed pass. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please take this opportunity.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Are now available. Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Marseille kick off the second half. Greenwood. Back they go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Kondogbia. That's a smartly directed ball. Fires it in. Greenwood! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vardiol. Son Heung-min. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Son Heung-min. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Isak! He will be livid with himself. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Emerson. And Timber. And it's Kondogbia. Greenwood. And Ware. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a nicely shaped ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He can get that clear. Greenwood. And it's Timber. Bellingham. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Where? Balerdi. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And it's Højbjerg. Quinton Timber. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Goes looking wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? A heavy challenge. Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Emerson. The ball has bounced loose now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a promising position. Bellingham. It's Lamina. Schlotterbeck. Now it's Haaland. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Guardiol. That is lovely. He's played it back. And that's gone loose. And here's Son Heung-min. Bellingham.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Isak. Now, what about a counter-attack? Stood up well to him there. Quality ball. Played out to the left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now, can they get him away? Skims. Big chance! Goal! Marseille! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 81
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Number 13.
Marseille go into the lead.
Number 20.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Number 7.
Marseille are looking to go forward now. And he welcomes it in.
Substitutions taking
There's some
place.
great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, well played, lovely.
Marseille nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Ferran Torres. Look at this, and the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! Mbappe is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the shot at goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Marmoush. Now it's Haaland. He's had it taken off him.
Guardiola.
Alexander-Arnold succumbs to the pressure. Marmoush. Bernardo Silva. He's looking wide.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Matheus Nunes aims beyond the defence. And Kusanov. Semenyo. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Can he get it through? Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Semenyo. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass.
Guardiola.
Marmoush. And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Batistuta. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Batistuta. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Camavinga! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Semenyo.
Good played for Matheus Nunes.
Semenyo. Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva.
O'Reilly.
Now Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. And it's Nunez. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! McAllister.
Guardiola.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's lofted through here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great...
Batistuta! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 40 minutes is number 11, Gabriel Batistuta.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Batistuta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's very neat. And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread.
There will be
Ball
one
looks a good
minute
one.
time.
Very nicely done. And he's hit it long. Now it's Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely bit of skill. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Indonesia deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Indonesia can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to go deep. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Nori. And it's O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, really well played.
And it's O'Reilly. Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. O'Reilly. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Ah, such a clever touch.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Semenyo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
O'Reilly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nori wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's got away. And it's McAllister. And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. Oh, he's having a shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 7.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 20.
O'Reilly really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Kusenov. Rodri. And that has left him in a heap. Semenyo receives it in a wide position, chooses to go back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, 8 Nuri. Number 27,
Cherky.
Matthias Nunes.
And he cuts
Coming
out
on
the
the field,
supply.
Number 24.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
Lewis.
And he's decided to go for it. It's in! And again they hit the front. That is wonderful to watch. A quite brilliant finish.
Yeah, and an absolute correct decision to take it first time on the volley. It caught everyone by surprise. What a strike.
Number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
Indonesia take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Opts to play it back. And the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
De Ligt. Just 5 minutes left. It's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. And this is Batistuta.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Messi.
2 added minutes.
That is lovely. O'Reilly. Cherky. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Semenyo. Holland. Chance, surely! That's a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's a super give and go. The ball goes in. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Batistuta. Oh, such a clever... Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
This and Batistuta! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Spread it left. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Schick. Palacios. And he's forced to go back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Clinton, and the shots! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Flecken sends that a long way. Xavi Alonso. Now this could be a chance. And he welcomes it in. He has a look up. Bayer Leverkusen were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Turns and goes back. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Chance to deliver. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good-looking ball. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Grimaldo. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Grimaldo. He shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Great chance! It's been shipped out wide. Grimaldo and Garcia. Palacios. And he was quick to react. Half-time getting close now. And it's Batistuta. Look at the space here. And the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. Spread out to the left. Messi. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. And a chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off.
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Batistuta. Quansah. Garcia. Can he get on the end of this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's the chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's McAllister. Vardiol gets into some space. Terrific header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Now it's McAllister. Now it's Batistuta. Threads one in. Chance, surely! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 18, McAllister.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. McAllister under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And here's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. And this is Batistuta! No, that's just wide.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
He's picked his way through. Could try cutting inside here. The cross. It's a mighty effort! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. And here's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely bit of skill. For Xavi Alonso. And that's a... Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, and one more try! Danger averted for now. And this is Batistuta. Out to the left it goes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. He's in space and looking for options.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. McAllister, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Ligt. Xavi Alonso. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Pass somewhat off target. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Musiala.
Ben Seguir. Nice bit of skill. And Ben Seguir! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Musiala.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vardiol. And it's Musiala. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Xavi Alonso. Out towards the flank. And De Ligt. Rudiger. McAllister looking to add to his goal. And it's McAllister looking here to chip it through. Quansah is there to clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
4 extra minutes added on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. He's onside. Oh, he's played it. And the shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was...
So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Hit into the middle. And it's McKennie. Bulgar. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Conceição. Oh, he's bustling through here, and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Shifted it to the flank. Yildiz. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good-looking delivery. And he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And this is Messi. Bellingham tries to play it through. Bremer with the clearance. Great vision. He's in a great position. And the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that looks a decent ball. McKennie cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's going to go a long way. Deftly away. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Now this could be a chance. Well read, and the danger is averted. And a chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
McKennie. And it's Turan. Now it's Conceição. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Mbappe. Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good ball, good take. There's the shot! Indonesia with the corner, they're first.
Defending of the desperate variety. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yildiz receives it in a wide position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! He's having a shot! It's fallen kindly here! He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Conceição in with the challenge. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Coming up to half-time. He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Kalulu. And it's Conceição. To Conceição. Kalulu. That'll do under the circumstances. Mbappe. Now it's McAllister. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. McKennie defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi. Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. And it's McKennie. Yildiz. Yildiz goes on a run down the left wing. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Indonesia head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bellingham. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Messi. Locatelli. And it's Conceição. Kalulu. To Conceição. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. And it's McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram wins the duel this time. Cambiasso, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Batistuta being hunted in. That's rather hopeful. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Xavi Alonso. Ball has bounced, look, and he's decided to go for it. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Viene sostituito con il numero 30.
Locatelli. And that's a throw-in. McAllister threads one in, chips it through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram played out to the left flank, and he skips past his man. He was under real pressure there. That has been slung wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Locatelli plays it short. He slings point-blank header! Just off target. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name, nicely spread. Messi in acres of space out wide. Batistuta. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Numero 10.
So here comes a substitution.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 18.
Locatelli. Cambiasso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has a look up. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Now it's David. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a look and plays it forward. Distributed tidily. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Indonesia are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has not gone well. Musiala, he's on it, can he get away? Nicely worked.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cambiasso. Here's McKennie. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And time is up. Indonesia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift.
A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Batistuta.
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Daripada apa sing asta udah asta dingin
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Threads one in. Fired deep towards the back post. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! That's another chance! He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tries to pass it through. Now the cross. He's got full. Danger averted for now. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Downs. Shot a goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Messi. Messi. And that's going to be a goal kick. Southampton were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Harwood Bellis. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's played it in low. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's hoisted clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Welcome our players.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Indonesia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, they can break here. Guardiol. McAllister. And here's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Guardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played in deep. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. Guardiol. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Out to the right. Well, that has not gone well. And Larin! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Larin. Guardiol. And it's Rudiger. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Downs, distributed tidily. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Rice.
And now they can clear their lines.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Floated through. And that's a good ball. And the shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
McAllister. Coming on the field is
Oh, well measured.
Batistuta, real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are cruising away.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 17.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Indonesia
Find a position of real strength now.
This looks promising.
Great chance! It goes to show he is human after all. Rudiger.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And Guardiol. Gently done.
Well, that's well seen too. 4 extra minutes added on.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, super find. Harwood Bellis. Over to the left.
He's found a way past. And that's it.
Indonesia.
Just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for...
cái xoắn nó mắc surong Kan dia kan memperlakukan apapun kayak langit. Bisa digoyang ngono gitu ndaleke langit. Loh. Belok-beloknya tuh anemane ya. Karo urung. Kayak di belok-beloknya. Iya terus susah. Oh, ben dieksekusi berarti uangnya Cuk.
Cariin, Pak.